It's Friday. You might be looking for some fun stuff to do this weekend, and there is one awesome event that's still going on. It's Calusacon back in Fort Myers this Sunday. So I'm here this morning with the event organizers, Carmine and Nicole. And man, I was like, you look like Belle, who's one of my favorite Disney characters, but it's a mashup, right?
Yeah, so you take two things and you mix them together. So it's from The Mandalorian and then Belle.
I love it. This is
Belle
awesome.
was a Mando.
This is what she'd look like.
She would have lots of roses.
So talk up to me a little bit about what, there might be some people who are like, wait, what is Calusacon? What do you do there? Can someone explain that?
Yeah, so it's a comic book convention, so a Comic Con, that's what they call it nowadays. So it's fun for the full family. It's there's so much to do. There's people that dress up as cosplay, people looking for toys, comic books, statues, people looking for stuff for their man cave or their woman cave. So they come out, they come geek out, they come see all the different vendors. We're going to have over 100 vendors all coming up from all over Florida and U.S. and selling merchandise, shirts, you name it. You can find it at the Comic Con. So it's a full day. Yeah. It's 10 to 6, and there's not just the Comic Con itself. There's also we're going to have live wrestling, so you can watch live wrestling matches. They'll start at 12 o'clock. We're going to have a video game tournament, and we're also going to have a Dungeons and Dragons tournament as well. So there's so much to do throughout the day. It's not just you come and see the vendors and you leave. You come see the vendors, but you also want to see the live wrestling, you want to see the local cosplayers, you want to see, play some games. It's so much to do in one day.
It's awesome. Nicole, your costume is beautiful. It's so intricate. This is something obviously you put a lot of time and energy into. Yes. What would you say to people who aren't like diehard like you are? Is it still for them too, or is it only for like?
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, there's a contest, and the contest is not for people who spend 500 hours on their costumes making them. It's for anybody who wants to go across the runway. So if you have an old Halloween costume, throw it on and come compete. We're just trying to have fun. Yeah. So it's really great for families. There will be a lot of really great cosplayers there, and a lot of them are dressed up as princesses and things like that. So if your kid loves Spider-Man or your kid loves Cinderella, can't go to Disney right now, but you could walk around a con and you can see great costumes and have that experience. Just a little bit of happiness right now.
Fun for the whole family. And I have to ask, because there are people who are watching who are thinking, oh, I don't want to be in a crowd. What are you guys doing to make sure, as other events are being canceled, that people stay healthy? Yeah,
so we got hand sanitizer stations throughout the whole show, especially at registration and even with the guests and with the cosplayers and in the wrestling area too. So we got wipe downs, we got hand sanitizers everywhere. So we're doing all the precautions possible to make sure the show only a success.
Yeah, and just asking people, use common sense. If you're not feeling well, if you have a cold, don't show up, but otherwise live your life and just be careful, right?
Yeah. Don't touch your face.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we still have we also have some famous guests that are flying in from New York. We have famous wrestlers from the 80s. We got Cowboy Bob Orton. He was a Hall of Famer from the wrestling world. And we have a Marvel Comics legend, an artist called Bob Wasiak that did all the X-Men and Wolverine comics.
All kinds of fun stuff. So this is at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Fort Myers, which is close to Bell Tower. And that is this Sunday. It's 10 to 5 or 6?
10, 5, 6. 6 o'clock.
5-ish, 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Whenever it wraps up, it's going to be a good time. So go check it on out.